Creaky, you're back in the country. How does it feel to be back in Melbourne and back at the Phoenix around the guys again?
Yeah, it's awesome. A few months away, got some sunshine and enjoyed a little bit of the time playing in different countries, different teams, different coaches, different systems. But it's always great to come home. A little bit cold. I'm rugged up, got a few hoodies on, but I'm surviving.
Obviously, you're on crutches at the moment with an ankle injury. What's going on there?
Yeah, just came down on it. Just a regular ankle, but just taking it kind of being very cautious with it. Obviously, pre-season, it's early on. We've got plenty of time ahead of us, so I'll be back on track in a few weeks.
Talk about your off-season playing in Puerto Rico and in the TBT. What were those experiences like for you?
Yeah, Puerto Rico was actually awesome. Living in San Juan on the beach in Isla Verde was very hard to kind of be upset with. The team there at Guaynabo Mets were amazing. I only got to play 4 games there over the course of about 2 weeks, but the fans, the city, the culture, the food, the experiences was incredible. So hopefully not my last time playing there. And then obviously going over with Floyd Mayweather's TMT team for the TBT, a lot of T's there. But I'm glad I got it right. So look, it was something I wasn't sure if I was going to do or not, but with the team he put together, the coaching staff, the players, it was an opportunity I didn't want to turn down. So I was in America, I was already there, ESPN, 64 teams, $1 million prize. It was good incentive, but at the same time, it's good exposure as well, not just for myself, but the NBL showing that Australian players can go into these international and US rich environments and do really well. And I think myself, Finn Delaney and a few other guys just did that.
We're signed 3 imports while you've been away, one who you know very well in Big Source, Alan Williams. Talk about each of those guys and what they're going to bring to the team this year.
Yeah, look, obviously all 3 imports I know a little bit about. Trey Kell, not as much, but I've seen him play. I've seen his highlights. I've heard great things about him. Gary Brown was obviously the Puerto Rican national team captain, player. Watched him play against Dave Munford with Team USA and versus Puerto Rico. So that was a really cool experience to see him firsthand there, get to meet him, been in touch with him. So love what he's about as well. And obviously Big Sauce and I played with Long Island. So we almost had a run at a championship over there. Unfortunately, I went to Minnesota right at the semi-finals time, and the boys made the finals but missed out winning a championship in the G League. But what Sauce brings and what the other guys bring is something that we really need this year. Knowing firsthand how good Sauce is and what he does at both ends, the leader, the quality of guy he is off the court as well. It's going to be a really easy transition for him in the NBL, and he's going to be an absolute beast.
And finally, what do you think the team can achieve this year with the roster we're putting together?
Look, every year it's always, championship or bust. I don't come here to lose games or to not be successful. We want to try and keep building a culture that's rich in, a deep roster, well coached, well maintained, great staff, great fans, and everyone's well looked after. And I think winning and being successful is always the number one thing. But for us, this roster's got the ability, I say it every year because I believe it, but this year I think it's the strongest roster we've put together. Guys in areas that it's going to suit them a little bit more this year. We've got some guys out, some guys in, but the faces we have in this year, and as we said before, the Americans we've got coming in as well to help boost our roster is going to be very special.
Thanks for your time and welcome back.
All right, thanks.